Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. And I want to go into another lesson speaking on then and now. Taking some out of the Old Testament or, the New Testament that physically happened and applying it spiritually now. You see, like I went into a video a few days ago on then and now little children, how when Joshua and Caleb, just them two and the little children was only able to enter the promised land. Well, the same thing now in these times. Yahweh Shai said it, except thou become as a little child, you cannot enter into the kingdom. You see? So on this lesson, I want to go into then and now, strange salvation. And there's many ways that the Most High, saved a certain man or all the Israelites, going back to the Egypt, when we became a nation. It was strange how we came out of Egypt, how we were saved out of Egypt. But I want to focus in on a particular salvation, and how it would apply to us spiritually now, you see. So I'm going to start with this, and Lord willing, this lesson be edifying. This is Matthew 24, and I'll start at 36. It says, but of that day and hour, and that day and hour is talking about the second coming of our Lord, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. It said, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, and it's talking about Noah, it says, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. You see? So as the days of Noah were, then, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Now. You see? Then and now. A strange salvation. Verse 38, it says, for as in the days there were before the flood, there were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. They wasn't worrying about the flood. They wasn't worrying about being destroyed. They was eating, partying, drinking, going about their daily life. It says, until the flood took them all away, until they died, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And just like it's going to be today, in the now. Nobody worried about what we saying. They living their life, eating, drinking, marriage, and giving into marriage. And then that's when Yahweh Shai going what? Come as a thief in the night. You see? So I want to get this definition of strange real quick, since that's the, the title of the lesson, a strange salvation. And it's just on Google. For the word strange, it says unusual or surprising in a way that is unsettling or hard to understand. Unusual. Something that's hard to understand. It says not previously visited, so something that never happened before. It says not previously seen, you never seen something before. So if it's strange, you never seen it, right? It says are encountered, been around it, you never been around it, unfamiliar or alien. You see, I'm going to get some of these synonyms. It says unusual, odd, peculiar, bizarre, weird, unexpected, unfamiliar, different, extraordinary, remarkable. You see? Mysterious, irregular, freakish, surreal. All those things go into strange. Remember those definitions. Right now, since we're speaking on the then and now, let's see then what happened to Noah that was so strange. Right? So I'm going to grab this. This is Genesis. And I'm going to start at verse chapter 2 first. To give it some background, this is Genesis 2 and 4. It says, these are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that Yahweh power made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. This is the point right here. For Yahweh power had not caused it to rain upon the earth. So it never rained upon the earth. You know, it says, for Yahweh power had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. You see, so like we see rain almost every day in this time. Well, before Noah, it never rained on the earth. It said it had a mist come up to water the face of the ground. You know, in Walmart, how they used to have in the vegetable section a little mist on the vegetable chute. And I don't know if they still got it. You know, America getting tacky now. You see, but like a mist, you see? Like some sprinkler systems got it today. So it's coming up from the ground and never rained, right? Remember that, going back to the definition, unfamiliar things never seen. You see, strange things, odd. So rain was an odd, a strange thing to happen in that day. Why? Because it never happened. The mist watered the ground. Now let's get to Noah. This is Genesis 6, and I'll start at 11. It says, the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. Just like now, the earth is corrupt. Hey, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So of course it's going to be corrupt. Right? And it said the earth was filled with violence. Look, all the violence and the uproars going on. Like you got the yellow jackets, I think in France. You got the riots and the uproars in Haiti. You see? Venezuela. It's super corrupt, man. The world is engulfed in wickedness and corruption under the inhabitants thereof, just like in the time of Noah. Verse 12, and the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. And the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them. And behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Just like now, if you in Babylon the Great, you're going to get destroyed with Babylon the Great, which is America, man. Or wherever the Most High bring destruction across the four corners, you're going to get destroyed with that place. You see? So the Most High told Noah, look, it's wicked. I'm about to take these people out with the earth. So watch what he tell Noah to do. Verse 14, make thee an ark. So he told Noah, make you an ark. Of gopher wood, rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shall pitch in it within and without the pitch. You know, if you read down, he telling them, you know, fashion it. He told them the length, the width of it, how tall he wanted, you know, the height of it. Put a little window in it, you know, and the door of the ark, you see, and make it 3 stories. Right now, verse 17, after he told Noah to make that ark, verse 17, and behold, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth. Now remember, it never rained before Noah. That was a strange thing. They never seen rain. It was unfamiliar. You see? It says, I, even I, do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. But with thee, so with you, Noah, but with thee will I establish my covenant, and thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee. So look, I'm gonna destroy every living thing, animals, people, with the earth when I bring this flood. But you and your house, I'm gonna save y'all. Y'all gonna go into the ark. Your sons' wives, your whole household. Y'all gonna be straight. Now let's see what Noah did. Verse 22. Thus did Noah, according to all that the Most High commanded him, so did he. He did it. He didn't. Now think about this, man. Noah never seen rain. He never seen rain fall from the sky. So picture him hearing this from the Most High. He could have second guessed it. You see, he could have questioned the Most High. You should, what, from the sky? Water dripping down? Go flood the earth? Come on. He didn't question it. It says, thus did Noah. So he made that ark. You see, he didn't doubt, man. Let me grab this real quick. This is Hebrews 11 and verse 7. It says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen. Let's go back to this definition real quick on strange. It says not seen, not visited, not encountered. So Noah was warned of the Most High of things not seen, of strange things, which was what? Water coming down from the earth and flooding the earth. It never happened, right? So it says by faith. Hey, what's faith? Hebrews 11:1. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. But verse 7, it says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house. Man, that happened then. He heard of the water coming down. He ain't seen it yet. But what he did, he moved with fear. Why? Because he had faith, and he built that ark for the saving of his house. And just like him, for the what? The saving of our house, hoping that us, our children, our wives can be saved. Now today with us, we being warned of the Most High through our, of course, our apostles and elders of Great Millstone first and foremost. You see? But warned of the Most High of what? Things not seen. What's some of those things, man? So-called UFOs coming out the sky, shooting fire and lasers and whatever else they gonna shoot, ICBM missiles shooting across the world, blowing shit up, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. What else things ain't gonna be seen, man? Oh shit, Leviathan. The times that's coming, Jacob's trouble. We been warned of the Most High of things not yet as seen. But just like Noah, when we heard these things, we moved with fear, man. And instead of preparing the ark, what are we preparing? What are we building? The third temple. The church of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi. The house of David, man. The body of Yahawashi. You see? And each one of us is a part of that. Is a brick, a part of that. A stone. A lively stone. We move with fear when we heard these things. Preparing this spiritual house. Building it spiritually. Just like Noah. Then and now. It says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Hey, what it say in Romans 8? You see? Joint heirs with Yahawashi. So if we endure, we could be joint heirs with Yahawashi. Just like it just said Noah became an heir, you see, of righteousness. Let me go back to Genesis real quick, to finish off on Noah, then, get to how that spiritually applies to us today, man. His strange salvation, something that wasn't never seen before, right? Now, this is Genesis 7:1. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 22 again. It's after the Most High told him build that ark. What did he do? He moved with fear, right? Verse 22. Thus did Noah according to all that the Most High commanded him, so he did, because of faith and fear. Chapter 7:1. And Yahweh said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house into the ark, for thee have I seen righteousness before me in this generation. So come thou into this ark, you and your house. I seen righteousness in y'all, right? Verse 16. And they that went in, male and female of all flesh, as the Most High commanded him, and Yahweh shut him in. So the Most High shut that door. You see? The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahawashi shut the door to the ark, man. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bare up the ark, and it was lift above the earth. Lift above the earth. Now, that's similar to what our salvation gonna be like. When the floods came, the ark was lift above the earth, right? And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went up upon the face of the waters, and the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the hills and there were under the whole heaven were covered. You see, so everything was covered, man. It was a done deal. And Noah and his household in that ark that the Most High told him to go into, they was left above that destruction, which was the first death, a flood. Right? Now, how does that apply to us today? How is that similar to us today? You see, because Noah was told of something that he never seen, which is water was going to flood the earth, and he moved with fear. Now, what's some of the things that we heard through faith and believe and made us move with fear? Right? Let's get a few real quick. Just like it was for Noah when he heard the flood. This is Isaiah 65:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. That's one thing we heard, man. That the Lord Yahushua gonna come with his chariots like a whirlwind, so-called UFOs. Go come out the skies, man, and bring death, destruction, fire. Many people gonna be put to death. You see? That's one thing that made us move with fear. Let's get another one. This is 2nd Ezra 16, and I'll start at 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Now, is it talking about actual arrows? No, man. Because these arrows go be shot to the ends of the world. You see? You can't shoot a regular arrow, throw a little dart to the end of the whole world. It's talking about those ICBM missiles, man. Intercontinental ballistic missiles. That's what it's talking about. Behold, the plagues are sent, and they shall not return again, and they shall come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundations of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not back, even so the plague shall be sent upon the earth, shall not return again. That's another thing we heard. ICBM missiles come and blow shit up. Plagues being sent upon the world. We didn't want no part with that. So just like Noah, we believe through faith, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, for opening up our minds and moving with fear. You see? Let's get this. This is Matthew 24:21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. The definition of strange said things not seen. Yahweh Shai said the things that's coming on this world are things that never happened before. Worse than the flood. This is making us move with fear. So you should ask yourself, if all these things coming, the Lord coming on chariots with the angels, shooting fire, shooting whatever them chariots gonna shoot, man, which we don't know, is something greater than we even know. You know? ICBM missiles come and burn people up. Jacob's trouble. You know? Worse than it ever been. Famine than the worst than it ever been. You know? Leviathan. All these things coming that never happened. So you gotta ask yourself, how shall I be saved from these things? Just like if Noah, when he was prophesying, telling these people that they ain't believe him. They ain't, because they never seen it, so they ain't believing us now. They think we sounded stupid, just like Noah sounded stupid to them. You really know water coming from the sky? That's why they was eating and drinking until the floods came and took them away. As in the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. They not believing this. You think they believe in so-called UFOs will come from the sky with a big so-called angelic black man standing on it? You see ICBM missiles being shot to America and across the four corners where the Most High got them set to hit. Time that's never before. They don't believe it, man. So in order for you to get saved out of those strange things, it got to happen by a strange way, just like Noah. Building that ark was strange to them people, man. Let's get this. Because the same thing will be to these people. This is Isaiah 26:20. It says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. Hey, what the Most High told Noah. You and your family enter thou into the ark. Same thing. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. And what are those chambers? Right? The so-called UFOs, the chariots of Israel, man, which are now the spiritual arks, the modern day arks. And it says, and shut thy doors about thee, just like he shut that door to the ark, and hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. To America be consumed, you know, to whatever other place on the earth the Most High got to be consumed. We go be in those chairs, just like Noah and his household was in that ark until the water went back down, man. You see? But the difference is, we ain't like Noah. We ain't walking into the ark. You see? We ain't go better walking to the ark, man. Just walking to the boat with animals and stuff. Because we can't walk into no chariot, but this is how it's going to happen. I'm going to grab this real quick and I'll end it. This is Revelation 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying, come up hither. You know, just like Noah was told, him and his house, enter thou into the ark. Saying, come up hither. And they ascended up in a cloud in the chariots, and their enemies beheld them. Ascended up, we're going to get beamed up, Lord willing, man. We are that number. We're going to get beamed up, you know, above the face of the earth, man. So now in these times, the elect of the nation of Israel would get beamed up, man. Beamed up in chariots. That's going to be strange to people. Something that never happened before. You see? Unfamiliar. Matter of fact, let's go back to a few definitions. It says, hard to understand, not previously encountered, different, bizarre, weird, odd, unusual. That's how it's going to happen. These people going to be out of their mind. You know? Let's get this real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and have made no account of his labors. And that's what we're doing right now on the highways and hedges, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, standing in great boldness, prophesying before all these people, our enemies and 2/3 of our own people. Right? But this the point. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness. Going back to the lesson, strange salvation, just like Noah. Remember it said earlier, as in the days of Noah, so also shall the Son of Man be. And who come and save us? The Son of Man, right? Beamed up in the chariot, just like Noah went into the ark. Strange, right? Because it never happened. It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation. Salvation like it never happened before. Something you never seen. Strange salvation. You see? So far beyond all that they look for. Come on, man. You see? Going back, it's hard to understand. The definitions never encountered. Mysterious. Unexpected, unfamiliar, man. So far beyond of what this world look for. That's how we will be saved. Just like the world didn't look for rain to come down and for Noah to build their ark. And when he got into the ark, when the water came down, what it said? The ark went on top the face of the earth. That's how we go be in them chariots looking down, man, on Babylon getting burnt up upon the face of the earth, man. On top of the face of the earth. It says, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. Just like they thought Noah was crazy. Just like they thought Noah was stupid, out of his mind. They think we the same thing today. Prophesying to him of something strange that's coming. They just can't believe it. It says, how is he numbered among the children of the Most High and his lot among the saints? Therefore have we erred from the way of righteousness, and the light of righteousness have not shined unto us, as the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. Because they don't got the truth. You see? They don't have it, but we have it, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rachak Wadash. And Lord willing, we endure. You see? But man, you know, that's all I really got. Hey, just like in the first death when the flood came, it came a strange way. Noah would save him and his household a strange way. Just like now for the second death, when fire come, it's coming in a strange way. Lord willing, us and our households be saved in a strange way, man. You see? Something that was never seen before. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace and blessings to all your Akim out there pushing this word with our truth and sincerity. And with that, Shalom.